GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Govi, a vernacular edutech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.
No more are we South Indians and North Indians. We're Indians at the end of the day. And I think somewhere down the line, the media or even all of us, basically the media, I should say, I think they should stop calling all of us as pan Indian. If they wanted, they could have had male actors as a part of the film. But I'm so happy that they didn't. Maybe at one point of time, there was a time where, we would have said, Arey, she's got more scenes than me. Why is she getting to do more than I do? Why not, I also want to do something like that, or, fight with the director or producer and say, I want add extra scenes. But I don't think the position right now is like that. I was the first one to go and say hi and everything. So he gave me the biggest and the warmest of the hugs. He kissed me right here. And then he said, thank you so much for doing the film. What else do you need? What I've noticed is, even after the day is done, his work is done, he would go back to his vanity, change, come back to the set, make it a point to say bye to each and everybody and then leave. He needn't do that. He can just say bye and leave. But he doesn't do that. He speaks so much with his eyes. There are so many cute scenes with him. There are so many emotional scenes with him. And believe it or not, I think on the second day of shoot, we've done the emotional scenes. I mean, I had to cry, I had to think. And mind you, no glycerine, all of them are real tears.
Well, what do I even say about the person who's sitting next to me? I think my South Indian connection began with her as a friend over a Zoom call, and I think I always say I think I manifest a lot of things for you, but I think she does it too. And what a year has it been for her already, with Article 370 doing the numbers that it deserves, and then there's Maidan coming up, and there was a Jawan right behind. Priya Mani joined me for a conversation for Galata Indian, and I think my South Indian connect began with you. And then when Galata happened, I think one of the first calls that I've made was to
me.
you.
Yeah.
What a year! What a year. And many people would say that, oh, Jawan was always expected to do the numbers, but it was such an incredible storyline and screenplay. Plus now, Article 370 doing the numbers that it has done, or it's continuing to do. Does that give you a sense of validation for the love that people are giving you?
Well, a small one to the audience also. It's not just after Jawan, not just Article 370. My Malayalam film with Mohanlal sir, that was also a hit. And then my Telugu film, which came out on this regional platform called AHA, which is a sequel, that was also a hit.
One, yes.
So that was also a hit. So back to back, I've scored like 4 hits. I'm not trying to boast about myself, but I'm just happy.
Please boast. Everybody does it.
No, that's okay. But I'm just happy that all the 4 films have done well, and now the streak is continuing with Article 370. It's still reigning in all the numbers at the box office. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I'm so glad that I got to be part of such a wonderful film like Article 370, because this was one film that the story needed to be told to the audience. Yeah. What it is all about, how it came about, how it was abrogated, the sense of it all, the process basically. Because it's inspired by 2 true events.
Absolutely.
So the moment I got a call from Aditya Dhar saying, he called me up personally and he said, I want you to be a part of it, because the exact words that he told me was, I want actors to be in the film and I don't want stars. So it'll be you and Yami. So both of you are parallel leads in the film. It's not that inka role bada hai, aapka role chota hai, aisa nahi hai. We want both of you. It's like both of you are running the show together. So I said, yes, I'd love to be a part of it. Then I heard the story, and yeah, the rest, as they say, is history.
I remember the last time we did an interview right here.
Yes, and I told you secretly.
Yes.
I told you secretly that such a project is there. I've signed up, but don't tell it to anybody yet. And I'm so glad that you didn't.
I will never say it.
I know.
You know.
I know you very well.
But I told you then also that this is going to be that film which will work. When the trailer came out, I called all of you and I told you that, this is such a hard-hitting trailer.
Yeah.
Although this has happened in our prime.
Yeah.
But we didn't know the nitty-gritties behind it.
Yes.
Like till the time you watched the film.
Yeah.
And especially, I don't think people really knew about your character, like the person you played. But how much have they loved? Can I tell you that I have to say this, that when we saw the press show, most of the senior journalists, even till date, if they meet you, they'll tell you, that they really loved your body language, your posture. Because it's so important when you're
Yeah.
playing a character like that, when you're playing an official like that,
Yeah.
that your posture and your body language and your gait has to be so proper. And
Yeah.
was there a prep that you did for that? Because you got it bang on.
No, there was no prep at all. It was just on the spot for me. I think whatever I felt, I thought was right for the character at that point of time, I did it. And I'm so glad that it worked out. But on a serious, I mean, I seriously don't know whether bureaucrats walk like that, at least the ladies. But at least I'm glad that I did something and people have noticed it. And not only that, they've noticed even the saris also.
Yes!
And all of them are saying, you know, special raid. They want to raid my wardrobe, especially because of the saris. It's very crisp and is very nice. So special shout out to Veera for that, because she was the fantastic costume stylist, designer for the film and stylist for the film. And right through the look test also, you know, we said, okay, chalo, hum log ye karte hain, let's pair it up with this blouse and this thing and this thing and this thing. So half a day went in that only. And then once we started shoot, I think it was just very smooth. So, and then there was a very creative input also from both the sides, from my side and from the director's side also, saying, can Rajeshwari be like this? Can Rajeshwari talk like this? Can
Yeah.
Rajeshwari say something like this? Or can her body language be like this? Because at the end of the day, she's a bureaucrat. And then, you know, she's got orders from the higher up. So you need to underplay it as much as possible, yet portray a strong, you know, the body language should be strong, her command should
Yeah.
be strong, she should not falter anywhere. So I'm just glad that I got to be a part of it, and I have to really, really thank Aditya Dhar sir for calling me and making me a part of this project.
Everything worked out in your favor for that. You know, you are an amazing performer, but it's in the silences, in the minutes or the seconds of silence and the looks that
Yeah.
you give, that works really well for a character like that.
Thank
and
you.
you have always had that as a strength. How many directors have actually come and told you that?
That
Your strength is in the way you react to silences.
not many.
But
I don't think anybody has told me that. You're the first one to say something
All
like
media people are saying this about you after this. Genuinely.
Yeah, thank you. I think you're the first one to start to say that. So thank you so much for that. I'm so happy. And yeah, I think I'll just work more. I'll work harder on that.
Priya, does it also make you happy as a female artist that today there's
Yeah.
so much more respect given to films like this?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have been, it is not, although the content is great,
Yeah.
but it is not an easy film to
It's
make.
not. True.
Like to make a film with you and Yami,
Yes.
both female leads, and a political film which
Yes.
deals with the political side of India, and that to something which is already mixed with polarized opinions always. It is a very difficult path to walk on. Did you guys realize that in the beginning? Did you guys even think about that in the beginning? Because, you know, a lot of times when movies like this, which are great, high on content, they're made, they're usually put on OTT because nobody wants to
Yeah.
even bank on them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But here everybody was backing you guys as much.
No, we were very happy that right from the start, I think Aditya Dhar sir, Aditya Jamle, and especially B62,
Yeah.
and by B62, I mean Aditya Dhar and his brother Lokesh Dhar. I think they were very clear that they wanted this to be a theatrical release.
Yes.
They did not want it to be an OTT release. For the simple reason, I think theatre, when they wanted this to, as I said, they wanted the story to come out, they wanted to know, because they're also Kashmiri.
Yeah.
You know, they're from there. So they wanted that story to come out. They wanted to say that, look, whatever happened to our land before, what is happening now. And right now, even if you talk to Yami or you talk to Aditya Dhar sir, you talk to anybody, they would say that post the abrogation of this Article 370, Kashmir has become it's become a better place. It's become, and you know,
Safer.
it's become safer. You get to see, and the best part is the moment you land there, you can see our flag being hoisted
Yes.
there. You know, that's such a proud moment.
Absolutely.
Because earlier, because of the special status, you know, they could have both the flags before and things like that. But now you see only the Indian flag there. And so it's such a proud moment. And we had a couple of interviews a couple of days back with, you know, the rest of the cast. So they kept telling me, I didn't have any work at Kashmir. So they were telling us that, you know, whenever they used to land in Kashmir, every 100 meters, there used to be a security force, a CRPF
Absolutely.
Jawan there. But right now, that is not that's not the thing. There are there, but it's not every 100 meters, what I'm trying to say.
You know, I went to Kashmir with mum for another promotions of another show. And initially everybody at home, you know, they are a little worried,
Yeah.
like both of us are going. But No,
Nothing
it
like
was,
that.
It was so safe, and
Yeah.
we loved it. We
Yeah.
loved Kashmir like that, and it's a fact, and I'm not saying it for effect. I genuinely was
Correct.
there, and we all were there. A lot of media people were there. My mum was there, and we genuinely felt like, oh, it's all said and done. I think
Correct.
it's over.
And even the locals
Yeah.
there are also so welcoming, and they said, you know, after this, Kashmir has become such a safe place, such a better place, and you know, a lot more tourists are
Yeah.
you know, going to Kashmir, because that's how it is supposed to be. If they wanted, they could have had male actors as a part of the film, but I'm so happy that they didn't, and they chose Yami and me to be a part of the thing. And see, I think the main thing is the story, which is it's worked, the script has worked. And I think for people like Yami and me, they have backed us up like this, and they've said, look, you know, two ladies are leading the project, albeit it's in a different way, yes, but it's nowhere lesser than,
Absolutely.
you know, any male
It's
actor
the brain
would
and
take
brawn,
it.
and of
Yeah,
course.
exactly, that was my exact words, you know, the brain and brawn in the film. So I'm just happy that they backed us up and the project is doing well, and I hope such projects keep coming up.
Do you think we miss out on that a lot nowadays? The camaraderie between two female actors, because there's not just female actors, like even male actors, because there's so much insecurities any which way.
I think I don't know, I can talk only for myself. I can say I'm way past
Absolutely.
any insecurity with any female actor or male actor. I think for me, I think we are at places, especially, I think we ask whether it's Yami or me, I think she'll also agree that I think we're safe where we are, and we don't, maybe at one point of time, there was a time where, you know, we would have said, Arey, you know, she's got more scenes than me. Why is she getting to do more than I do? Why not, you know, I also want to do something like that, or, you know, fight with the director or producer and say, you know, I want add extra scenes. But I don't think the position right now is like that. I think we're quite comfortable in our shoes, and we're quite okay with the thing, but because at the end of the day, it is the script that is more important.
Yeah.
It's a story that needs to be told, irrespective of whether you're doing, you know, even if you're doing like 2 scenes, but if they're impactful, I don't mind doing it as long as it creates an impact. But when it comes to Article 370, I think both of us were quite secure in our roles.
Yeah.
We knew what we were doing right from the start. And we were told right from the start that, okay, look, Zuni Haksar is going to be played by this. I want you, and Aditya Dhar sir was very clear with me. He said, I want you to play Rajeshwari Swaminathan.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I should say this particular thing. I know it's a wrong time to say this, but you know, he said it's like Satya, how Manoj Bajpayee sir's character just lights up the thing, because if it was not for his character, probably the film would have not been where it is right now. So he said, your character will be something like that, but don't mistake me, it's not like you're the second lead or something, you both are parallel leads, but you will be taking a little, your action will be more on the political side of it, which is also equally important as what Zuni is doing, because Zuni is more like she's a field agent.
Yeah.
You are the brain. She is also the brain, but she's the brawn as well.
Yeah.
You're not fighting. So I said that's absolutely fine, because Aditya Dhar sir, as a person I know, because he's done Uri before. So if that kind of a project, if he's put his blood, sweat and tears for that, he'll put more for this also.
Yeah.
If not equal, maybe a little more for this. So I said, why not? Yeah. And Yami is doing the project, and I know for a fact that Yami will not invest in she will also not invest in a project until and unless she believes in it.
Absolutely.
So I said, if Yami is doing it, why not? Let's be a part of it, and let's go
And
on
I
the
think he
jolly
was true
ride.
to his words, because nobody has called anybody the second lead or second
Nothing,
fiddle. It
yeah.
was always like both of them leading from the front.
Yes.
And you know, it's wonderful. That's why I said that when we were speaking about that only, that
Yeah.
she's so good. It's the silences that also stand out. It's the looks, it's the way you walk, it's the way you actually carry yourself throughout the film that is being talked about. But you know, it's been a wonderful year for you.
Yeah.
There was, when you talk about brawn, you've done enough of it in Jawan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again with so many women,
Yeah.
and all of your friends.
Yeah.
Today Jawan is winning all the awards. Yesterday Shah Rukh sir got the best popular actor
I'm
award.
so
for-
happy. I'm
He
so
deser-
happy that Jawan is getting all the accolades.
Yeah, and you know, somewhere down the line, because you have played such an important part of Lakshmi in Jawan, and You know, you were also the heart behind the entire thing.
Yeah.
There was so much emotions in your character. Honestly, tell me, does it hurt you when at least, like, I had spoken to so many actors like Vidya Balan, Yami, who said that we were not even nominated for Bala. She had said that I was not even nominated for Bala. Does it hurt you when such a huge performance, which is done so well, and the performance has been critically acclaimed, like people have loved you, is not given due importance or due respect at awards?
No, not really. I'm okay if it's. I'm really happy that I'm noticed. My character was spoken about. People were quite happy. There was a sympathy being created also. As in after Lakshmi,
Yeah.
dies and
Yeah.
everything. I got a lot of messages saying, "Arey, you shouldn't have died. Why did they make your character die? They should have asked another girl to die." I said, "Arey, yaar, poor thing." I mean, but I guess that was one of the most important points because only after Lakshmi dies does Narmada come into being
But
part of the gang, you know.
Whole angle of a mother from another mother, that angle
Yeah.
wouldn't have worked, which I told you also.
Correct. So I'm quite okay. I mean, I'm very happy with the recognition that it has gotten so far. The movie as such, I'm very happy that I was part of such a wonderful thing. And I love Shah Rukh Khan, and I think it's our love for Shah Rukh, which I think that also has created a bond between us. But I eternally love him, and I really have to thank him and Atlee sir for considering me and for saying yes to for Atlee sir for approaching me and saying, look, I want you to play Lakshmi. For Shah Rukh sir to say, and happy that I'm associated with him after Chennai Express, and I got to share the screen space with him. So I'm very happy in that. That's okay. I mean, when it is supposed to come, it will come. If it is destined here that I will win awards, if I'm supposed to win awards for Jawan, I will. Otherwise, I'm quite sorted. I'm quite okay.
There's already a conversation about Jawan 2 happening, and I told you this. I couldn't meet Atlee. The moment I do, I'm going to send you that because I'm going to tell him that, listen, you had Lakshmi. Why didn't you just get a twin sister? You've not shown the backstory. Who knows? She might have a twin sister. Saraswati could be the twin sister. You never know. And I'm going to give him that.
Out.
I'll be like, you have to get
100%.
Because she can come and avenge the death of Lakshmi. Then,
but they've already avenged the death, no?
No, but next, there must be some story.
How many times have they avenged Lakshmi's death? They already avenged the Lakshmi's death by killing Vijay Sethupathi.
There could
character.
be that masked fellow, that leopard wala guy.
Oh, okay.
They kept that open.
Okay.
See,
Okay,
I have watched Jawan at least 20 times already.
Done.
I swear.
Okay.
But
So put it out to Atlee sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out. But Priya, you worked with Shah Rukh sir in Chennai Express.
Yeah.
In all these years between Chennai Express and Jawan, did you get to meet him? Did you get to speak to him?
No.
So how was the first meeting after you signed
I met him on the sets of Jawan. I met him because we shot it according to the sequence wise.
Yeah.
So we shot the train sequence first, the metro sequence.
Yeah.
So when we were shooting the inside of the metro train, we were shooting in Film City. And so we got a call at about 7. We were shooting from 6 in the evening to 6 in the morning. I guess Shah Rukh sir likes, shooting in the nights. So does Atlee sir. So I think on day one, I think. So when we were all there, we got a call from the production team saying, sir wants to meet you, so please come onto the set. So we very innocently thought it was Atlee sir who wanted to meet us. But the moment we walked onto the set, Atlee sir was sitting behind the monitor saying, okay, this, that and all. And Shah Rukh was not... He was not dressed as Azad yet. No, not Azad. I mean, he was not dressed as that bald look yet. So he was going to get ready and come back or something like that. So the moment he saw all of us, especially because all the girls were right behind me, so I was the first one to go and say hi and everything. So he gave me the biggest and the warmest of the hugs. He kissed me right here. And then he said, thank you so much for doing the film. So what else do you need? I mean, when he says, thank you so much, I'm so happy you guys are part of the film. So I said, sir, anything for you. I mean, I'm ready. You say you want me to give my life for you, I will. I mean, because that's how much of a respect and love I have for that man. Please don't, I'm just going to say, please don't take it literally that I'm not actually going to give up my life for him. But I'm saying the amount of love and respect I have for him, because it comes both ways.
Yeah.
And he respects everybody so equally, be it a boy, be it a girl, whoever, be it anybody on the set. He respects everybody equally. And one thing what I've noticed is, even after the day is done, his work is done, he would go back to his vanity, change, come back to the set, make it a point to say bye to each and everybody and then leave. He needn't do that. He can just say bye and leave. but he doesn't do that. And another instance was when we were, it was Atlisa's birthday in Chennai. So all of us were there for the birthday party. So I think this was at about 3, 4 in the morning. We girls, we were going back to the hotel. He came, he saw us off individually. You know what I'm trying to say? He came to the car, he saw us off, and he said, and he actually had a car of bodyguards follow us up till the hotel, because there was a good distance of
Yeah.
45 minutes to about an hour. So he made the car follow us. We said, you can go. They said, no, this is special instructions given by sir. We have to see you off. So they saw us off till the elevator of the hotel, and only then they left. So, I mean, automatically, so the respect, increases, by leaps and folds, it increases, So, yeah, Shah Rukh, man, seriously. So, throughout the thing, I was so happy that we spoke. And then also during the hospital sequence that we were doing. So, we were shooting together. Narmada's portions were shot separately. So, when there was this particular sequence, I think it was Shah Rukh's close-up. So, where he's talking to Narmada, Azad's talking to Narmada on the walkie. So, we all were walking up and down the steps to, see to it that, everything is taken care of properly and all that. So, when it was his close-up, I was sitting down on the floor. And so, his shot was done. So, all his, his team members came in with the chair. He said, nahi, tum raho wahan pe, no problem. And he came and he sat next to me on the steps of the shooting thing. And then he, Pooja, all of them, they were sitting and we were just talking on anything and everything under the sun. He suddenly looks at me. He puts his hand behind my head and he says, this girl has become so beautiful. See, from Chennai Express till now, how beautiful you look, how nice you look, how you've lost so much of weight, you're looking so nice. I mean, doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need to say anything like that. I was like, thank you, sir.
He knows how to respect women. How important is it to work with actors? Today you're working with Ajay sir. Ajay sir is also somebody who's very respectful towards women, especially, even in his team. Everybody is so happy because he's so respectful.
Yeah.
That generation knows how to respect women, how to make them feel loved, wanted, and genuinely respected. How does it feel to work with actors? How important is it for female actors, especially, to work with such male actors?
See, it is quite important where, see, at the end of the day, it is give respect and take respect, right? So, if you give me respect, I will give you respect. You don't respect me, I would be how you are with me, I would be with you the same way. It's tit for tat. So, I think that itself answers your question.
But have you ever been in a situation where you have had to shoot a film and somebody has actually misbehaved with you, like disrespected you, and you had to still continue shooting because professional commitment?
Fortunately, no. No. Because I think I'm in a position where no matter who it is, we are at a place where it's not only co-actors, but the director, the entire team as such, they have immense respect for me as much as I have immense respect for them. So, till date, no disrespect anywhere.
I met Ajay sir because he was showing us the preview of Shaitan, and then we spoke about Maidan and I told him the same. And he's like, Nayan, just watch the second half of the film and you will know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's so confident about that project.
Yeah.
And it only comes from the fact that you guys have shot a really wonderful film.
Yes.
How difficult or emotionally taxing was it for you to shoot that film? Because it's a very emotional role of a wife who goes through the same challenges with the husband.
True. So, my portions with Ajay sir were done quite a long back. So, the best thing was whatever we had to shoot with Ajay sir, my portions with Ajay sir were done from start to finish.
Yeah.
So, that 15 days of whatever I shot, we finished everything, whatever we had to shoot with Ajay sir. And one thing is that man is such a brilliant actor. He speaks so much with his eyes. There are so many cute scenes with him. There are so many emotional scenes with him. And believe it or not, I think on the second day of shoot, we've done the emotional scenes. I mean, I had to cry, I had to think. And mind you, no glycerine, all of them are real tears.
Yeah.
Everything is real tears. So please keep that in mind whenever you're seeing this one. So everything, whatever the dialogues I had to say, I just kept reading the lines and automatically my eyes started welling up. And to have a person like Ajay sir opposite you, where in that particular scene, he didn't talk much, but his eyes just spoke so much to me that I just went down. And I remember, I think after the thing, he came and he said, good job. I said, my God, I mean, such a validation coming from such a man, it's any day, it's great. But I absolutely enjoyed working on the cinema, no matter whatever my scenes were, and I really can't wait to see the entire film now because the teasers, the trailers received so much of good response from a lot of people. Yes, there have been some delay in releasing the film, but Eid 100% is coming out. So all of you, please wait and watch. Go to the theaters and watch Meda.
You know, you're truly the pan-Indian star because in a span of a year, you've had a film release which is in Hindi. You had a film release which is in Malayalam with Mohanlal sir. You have had a show release in Telugu, and now you have two back-to-back Hindi releases which are going to be national releases. Do you also like the fact that together, when you actually did Chennai Express, people actually said the South Indian superstar Piyamani is coming and doing a song.
Yeah.
Today they will not say that.
Yeah.
Today everybody has become one.
Yeah.
How do you see that change? Because you've seen that right through.
It's great. I think it's a start, but it's great. I think no more are we South Indians and North Indians. We're Indians at the end of the day. And I think somewhere down the line, either media or even all of us, basically the media, I should say, I think they should stop calling all of us as pan-Indian. We're Indian at the end of the day, right? I mean, you obviously have actors coming in from all walks of life, all industries working elsewhere. So you don't call them, I mean, you might just say, okay, such and such a star from such and such a place, you know. It was there before, and the South Indians coming and working here, they did say South Indian star, South K star, so and so, boy or girl or whatever. But I think right now, I think we should all be called Indians, and you know, you should just say, oh, you know what, so and so working in, so we have so and so in this movie, we have so and so in this movie, or we have this person. I don't think we should be labeled as a Bollywood star or a South star or a Telugu actor or a Tamil actor.
Malayalam actor.
Yeah, we are actors at the end of the day. So I think the barriers have become thinner and everybody is accepted everywhere. So I think that's how it should be.
But you just did a film with Mohanlal sir.
Yes.
How was it working on that film? Because, you know, he also has this enigmatic presence and although he's very down to earth, like everybody down there, they are really grounded, but they have that, like when they walk into your room, if he walks into your room, there's something that happens.
That aura is
that changes things, but they are anyway very grounded. How was it? Were there fun moments with him, fun conversations?
Lots. I mean, this is the second time I'm working with Mohanlal sir. First one was Grandmaster. And that was again 10 years back. So 10 years back, I did a film with both of them and I'm working again with both of them. So it was really great. And with Mohanlal sir also, I remember when we were shooting, especially my scenes with him were only in the courtroom, inside the courtroom. So he came and he said, I saw the movie, Jawan, very nice. I said, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. He said, no, very nice. You've done action. Very nice. I said, thank you, sir. And then in between also, we're supposed to be opposites, right? So he's a prosecutor. I'm the defense counsel. So in between, when my close-ups and all were there, you know, and okay, there was a thing where, which they didn't show in the film because neither of us had dates. We didn't have the time to shoot it. We were supposed to be, so the story was both of us, the characters, we were supposed to be really close friends. If chance given, if you know we were given a chance, we would have got married to each other. So that was the backstory of both our characters. But my father, kind of the actor, my father played dirty, and I got married to somebody else. I've settled in Delhi, and he's here, and whatever. So at that point of time, he said. So he kept joking in between. He said, we were supposed to get married, you know, obviously in the film. I said, yeah, sir, I know. I was talking to the character, Siddiq sir, who played my father. I said, Dad, how can you do this? Why did you, you know, separate us and all? He said, you know, Vijay Mohan is not such a nice girl, a nice man, my dear. So, you know, that's why he cheats so much. This is something. So he kept saying something. So in between, Mohanlal sir was like, you know, after the end, I was like, he's like, call me, okay? We'll see if we can hook up again. We can get back together. You leave your husband and you come, we get married because I've won this case and I'm become the next prosecutor and all that. So obviously it's all, you know, fun and jokes and things. So it was always great to work with an actor like Mohanlal sir. I've always said this and I will say that he's a complete actor. No matter what, any role you give him, he plays it with such an ease and he brings that ease into the frame and the camera. And, you know, the camera just loves him. You cannot not look at anybody else when he's on the frame. No, you look only at him. You know, he's like that. And with the finesse that he's gotten with this character is, oh my God, something great.
So last time we had interviewed, you had told me about Article 370.
Yeah.
Now you tell me, after Article 370 and Maidan, what are the things that you're doing?
There's Family Man 3 that's going to come up. We're going to start shooting very, very soon. For now, only that.
Only that?
Only that.
But that is the biggest because everybody is waiting for it.
Yeah,
Waiting for it. I think they still want the answer that was there in first.
लोनावला में क्या
Yeah,
हुआ था
yeah, yeah.
पता नहीं देखते हैं अगर I hope there is an answer in 3. I don't know.
Is there an answer?
I don't know. We've not got the script yet. I've not got the script yet. So
Okay. Okay. Apart from that, movies?
no, not
In any other language?
No, I mean we are listening. I am listening to a lot of other scripts, so hopefully I will lock in something very soon.
But I only wish you a lot of love and luck because you spread out so much of happiness, joy, and love everywhere you go. And you know,
Thank you.
when we speak about Shah Rukh Khan in the room, I also want to tell you that you are a lot like him because I've seen you respect people equally. And that's a beautiful gift
Thank
because
you.
not many have that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nayan. How sweet. Hi, this is Priya Mani and you're watching me on Galata India.
GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Goovi, a vernacular edutech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.